Right, hello YouTube, UK Yankee here. It's been a little while and you might already be seeing something new in the background. We're in Suffolk. There's some bulls there and some, well, whatever they are, cows. I'm rough. It was a heavy night last night. My mate Jabba, it's his 50th. It was his 50th last night and we're having it in the woods. And so as you can imagine, it got messy last night. Honestly, I'm really done in. It's about 9:30. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a new winter camping tent. This is the Klondike, Robin's Klondike. Take you inside in a moment. We've just done a quick little tarp config because it's changeable the weather, with it being November the 17th. This is a tarp config that I saw Far North West Bushcraft and Survival do. This little flap here can come out and give a bit of extra protection, so I'll do that later. So it'll just give somewhere nice to sit in front of the fire later on tonight. We've not even had breakfast yet, so I've got to do breakfast. Show you the inside of this tent real quick. We'll do more of a review on this later. But as you can see, plenty big enough. And you can actually have a stove in that. More of that on later as well. So just be careful, Bonnie, with all these wires.
I know.
Anyway, we're going to go into camp now, show you the guys. Just grab your knife, babe, and stick it in your pocket. And we're going to get some water. I've got a little bit on me, so we're going to go and get some water. And then, basically, we've got a deer. Gary, the birthday boy, has brought a deer with him, which the guys are already over there skinning it. They've only had it half an hour, but apparently it's nearly done. So we're going to go and check it out.
Yeah.
You clean them out, Trev.
It'll be a load of meat, load of sausages.
Loads, yeah. Just, I mean, it's surprising, isn't it?
This,
When you start seeing it laid out like
this
that.
was the neck. Look at the meat on the neck.
I know,
look.
it's amazing.
That's what holds his head up. Silly arse. There you go, that's enough.
Yeah.
Can't be asked to do any more of that.
Yeah.
But that,
Look at
It's
this.
good processed.
Look at that.
processable meat, take that out.
Yeah, take the black shit off.
Yeah.
Turn that into sausages.
Burgers.
Yeah, there'll be enough for burgers, I would have thought as well, wouldn't there?
Oh yeah. Oh, fucking hell. You got food for weeks here.
Veins out.
Finger alright.
Yeah, yeah. Some sticky that.
What are we going to do with all the
claret.
stuff thrown? Burn it.
Huh?
What are we going to do with all the stuff you're going to throw? Burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuff on the fire.
stick it on the fire.
Be alright, wouldn't it?
Do you remember that time, Gazzy, one of your videos where you were chopping wood and it bounced off your
Oh,
head into the
bounced
fire?
off my face and into the fire, yeah. Couldn't have done that again if I tried, could I?
Oh, it was brilliant.
Right, let's cut this down.
Well, did you remember the time when I was up here with you and I fell over?
You missed
Yeah,
the,
and had that little knife in your
you
hand.
missed the wood,
Cut
didn't
your
you?
throat.
Oh, I know. I was worried about him.
Fell off the wood. But I went to sit down on the wood and the wood wasn't where I was sitting down. I missed it completely. Went,
Like a
"What?"
turtle.
Right over tip with a fucking jackdaw in my hand.
You cut your throat, mate.
A bit
You
more
did.
jerky, yeah?
Had the in stitches out, did that video?
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, hilarious, mate. Hilarious.
Oh, fucking hell.
You are such a clumsy little man.
No, I
You
do
know,
it all
sir.
for comedy value.
Bless you. Oh, little brother.
Do anything for a laugh.
Absolutely.
Like waking up in the morning,
Yeah.
looking in the mirror.
Yeah, anything for a laugh. Another day. Another day, another dollar.
If I wake up and so I don't hear something go creak, I think I'm still in bed.
You've got to have a knife there and
Yeah, yeah. Just get my fingers in the hole.
Trev's good at that.
Poke the holes, the finger in little holes. It's quite a dab hand.
Yeah, we'll have to smoke that jerky, won't we? We'll have to
Oh,
smoke
yeah.
that, won't we?
Yeah,
Get some rub on that.
yeah. I've got loads of rub. And that's not a euphemism. I've actually got some in the trailer.
Get out.
Meat there is
Mega.
Jerky.
got a nice bit of steak there as well, Kate.
Yeah, I know, looks fucking
Backstrap,
gorgeous, that,
yeah.
doesn't it?
You had venison before?
Yeah, not often though. I've got to be honest with you, not often.
Very rich, isn't it?
Yeah,
Very, very rich.
Is it?
Very
I don't
irony.
think I've ever
Best
tried
meat
it.
for you because there's no anything in it other than it's pure protein. There's not hardly any fat on it. It's it's,
Yeah, I'm wondering if the sausages should be alright for the food.
you put what onions and stuff like that.
yeah, just pad it out a bit.
And breadcrumbs. Oh, and you got any bread to sort of put
No,
with
I don't bring
sausages?
any bread.
Okay.
They still do the chop shop, or it'd be an egg.
No. there's-
Egg, that's got eggs in there, but I don't think you put eggs in sausages.
No.
do you?
No.
Yeah, you need to find out if you've got breadcrumbs in it.
Well, we ain't got no
For
bread.
Yeah, you've got
burgers.
no breadcrumbs, so you're right. You won't need the eggs. Yeah, plenty of popcorn. Yeah.
That might work, that.
Oh, popcorn.
Crushed up popcorn, yeah, might work. Be unusual. And I'll show you what's going on behind that marquee in a minute. But anyway, rabbits, butchered, deer, butchered, offcuts, jerky, sausage meat. Right, we've got the skins soaking in a bit of tepid water. That's already been seasoned. And people are sort of busy making camp. Let's have a look behind the marquee. Oh, it's lovely warm in here, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Got the smoker on the go. Ooh. And it's certainly smoky.
You're lucky, you're just below that height.
Yeah.
As soon as you get up to it.
Yeah.
Right, hot water we want.
So that's this campfire. We've got the spit getting ready to go for the legs. Oh Jesus, it's smoky in here. Woo. So that's what's going on, guys. Got a variety of people's campsites here. All sorts going off. But some people haven't camping, Oz tents. We've got Brandy making some onions in the cabin. Making onions, she's chopping onions for the sausages. So that's about it.
That's it. Sharp in first. Tried to use a blunt in. That won't work. I thought, why would that go through there?
Even Job's sorted out the leg.
There we go, coming through. There we go.
How much do you reckon that will be to buy a big leg of deer like that from a butcher?
Yeah. You're looking at probably about 50 quid.
Oh yeah, definitely
Loose,
easy.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
easy.
gosh, yeah.
You know, what's it called? The fillet of steak, the full top line. That's 50 quid on its own.
Under the bone.
Sticking two on there.
Neat. Hang on. That's it. That's it. That's perfect.
Awesome. Look at that. Get in.
I'll just cut that, get that through.
Sir?
Lovely.
I'm wondering whether we ought to take a bit of this leg bone off, Gaz.
Whatever.
What do you reckon?
I'd leave. As it for the length.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bit long, isn't it?
yeah. let's face it, there's enough meat on it.
Yeah, or if you just take it off there
Yeah.
and there, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Don't really use it. It's just a waste of wood, isn't it?
No, he's making them.
Yeah. Promised. I thought I'd do a little bit of a review of the Robins Klondike. Alright, so it's now November the 18th. We just spent 2 nights in it. And it hasn't rained, but what you can see there hopefully on camera is morning dew. Okay. And if you actually hit the tent, click the tent, the water will come through. But if you don't, and you just let it be, it's fine. One thing we didn't do is there's an attachment here that you can hook things off. We forgot to put that on as well. I could have just took that pole down and slipped it over, it wouldn't have been a problem. So I think many videos that I've seen people do of the Klondike, I'm not actually seen many people do proper actual field uses of the Klondike, so I thought I'd do one. Right, it's dead easy to set up, guys. So see where all the corners are, if you like, from the octagon, I suppose. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10? What's 10? Pentagon? Don't know. What? Decagon. Probably. So each corner of it, there's a pegging point. You literally just peg those out, assemble this sort of Russian doll pole, slot it up, put it in, done. There's then some further pegging out to do with the lanyards, which I'll show you in a bit. But to give you some sort of scale, that's a double bed. Now that double bed can fit in the sides as well, because you know it's circular, in effect. So you could easily get a lot more people in here, easily. There's loads of room for kit. We keep all our food and everything in there. That's my pots and my pans in there, which doubles up as a nice little bedside table. Yeah, we've got a little picnic place just to chill out and hang out there and play some dominoes. It'd be nice to get some hides to go down to, to soften it up a bit and make it nicer. And of course you can fit a stove in here, which will have to be in the next video, because I'm not sure if I've already said it a couple of days ago, but I bought it off Amazon, didn't check the heights, winged it a bit, winged it wrong, it's too short. So if we had have had a stove, the stove would have been in the place of where this wood box is. This bottom tarp unzips, you can peel it back so that if you do get any embers, you're not going to damage your ground sheet. Or you can just put a hide down to protect it. It's up to you really. So guys, that's the inside. Now, we've loved it. Me and Brandy have absolutely loved this camping trip. Not least because it was my mate Jabba's birthday, and it's been a nice party. But this tent is just, honestly, it's so good. These tents retail for about, I think about $4.50. I think you can get them for about $4.50 to $5, let's say. We got this for $330 off eBay, and it was in perfect nick. So apart from a dent, there's actually a dent in that pole there. But apart from that, it was in perfect nick. But they told me about that. It came as no surprise, let's say. So yeah, really impressed with this, and I can't wait for our next trip, because on our next trip we're going to bring in the stove with the extension poles. But there's ventilation all around it. There's ventilation on 3 sides. Plus you've got the door. Plus you've got door vents, and you've also got, I won't do it fully, but you've got vents and when you want to put them down, the elastics, pull them down again. So to pull them down, you would, and then tie it off. Okay, take you on the outside, around the outside, around it. So as you can see, that's a tent. So as you can see, on each of the corners, it's pegged out, then pegged out again to raise up the ground sheet off the floor, and then pegged out again to bring the eaves out, if you like. Okay, so all together there's 3 pegging points all the way around. The initial one, the secondary, and the last one there. Okay, as you can see, I've not pegged it out very well there. Water's come down. Let me tell you, there's none in the tent. So yeah, decent. Can you believe that's morning dew? We need to try and get the fire to we need to try and get the sun to dry some of it off. So this was our camp for this trip, guys. We went in the meadows because the woodland was pretty full with Jabba's guests and Jabba's bushcraft community called the WBO. Great set. Went down there. So welcoming. Absolute top set of blokes. I've learnt so much just in the last 2 days with them. Not least how to drink. Whew. Oh man.
You were good yesterday.
Yeah, I wasn't good yesterday. So this is a tarp configuration that we learnt off the Far North Bushcraft and Survival, Lonnie. He's shown us this one. It really could do with benefiting from a bigger tarp. This is a 3x3 DD. And yeah, it's enough to get 2 people underneath it, and you know, you get the heat and keep the wind off you and all like that. And it's worked out well because you can hang things off it. By the way, let me tell you,
Don't touch it.
when I was tying this off, I accidentally touched that wire. That wire is electric. So I've got a nice bolt up my arm around my chest. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's very frosty morning. It was a cold night last night, let me tell you. Cold, cold night. And how I wish we had that stove. Oh lordy. So guys, always bring a wool blanket with you. So glad I packed that wool blanket and then put all my eggs in the one basket. So we had a double sleeping bag. We used a double sleeping bag for this trip, for body warmth as well. A wool blanket, and then we just left like my fleece and stuff at the bottom end, so that your feet have got an extra layer on top. Didn't need it actually because I was roasting. But getting up for the middle of the night for the pay was a bit on the chilly side, let me tell you. So yeah, in the meadows in this particular farm that we're at, you can hear the cows over there. He doesn't allow wildfires on the ground. You can in the woods, but not here. But this is all provided, and you know, you can make it nice. We've just cooked up boiled eggs, beans with cheese. I've got sausages and more food, but that's just what we fancy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With some nice ciabatta bread. A couple of hot drinks on the go. So that's gonna be pretty much it. I might just take you for one final trip round the campsite, maybe. Do we need to? Oh, actually probably won't, because I think I've got enough footage of that. Do you know what, guys? Ammonite knives. Bloke called Tim. Really good knife maker. This knife has been strapped to my, well, you can't see because has been strapped to my hip. Oh, thanks, Brendan. Only a little fella. But you know, when you're at a camp like this, you don't need a big bloody parang hanging off your hip. You know, it's all pretty much provided for. You know, we didn't really have to do much of our own wood chopping or anything like that. But just having a little knife like that has got me out of so many little, you know, little things over this week. this weekend. So yeah, thanks to Tim. He's done like a burnt effect on the scales where he's burnt some of the grain out. I just love it. Absolutely love it. It's a little fella. If I do it, so it's about index finger size. Absolutely love this knife. Hang on a minute, we're getting a visit off the birthday boy. We're getting a visit off the birthday boy. Gary Boardman, 50 years old and 2 days and counting. How are you, mate?
What's all that?
Yeah, we did a little. Oh, mate, I tried to do that Friday night when I was drunk. It did not happen. I woke up in the morning, there was 2 poles and a big heap of tarp in the middle. When I wrote it off as a bad job. Mate, I thought you was going first thing in the morning.
Yeah, about 11 o'clock he's coming to pick me up.
All right.
Yeah, I've decided to have a late.
We're not at full strength today, brain-wise. But yeah. So, okay, guys. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start the long process of packing up. The day that everybody looks forward to on a camp. So yeah, I'll probably leave this as our outro, Randy. So we will be back, won't we, in a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Doing some more camping.
Right in the smoke.
I know, yeah. And so, you know, expect to see a little bit more of the Klondike with the stove next time,
Maybe with some snow.
and some more winter adventures coming up. That would be awesome if it snowed.
Hey, Beast from the East is coming again, isn't it?
Who knows, eh, guys? And also, I'm going to be doing some reviews of kit that I've got, because everything that we've got now has had a fair bit of use, and I feel like I could probably give a better review on some of the kit that I bought back in the day, where it was kind of first impressions reviews. Now we've used every bit, and some bits we just naturally go to now more than others, and it's probably worth sharing. And some kits surprised me of the bits that I use more now than I did when we were starting off. So, alright guys, we'll see you in the next one. Yeah, Mandy.
Yeah.